I can reassure you that Mr. Mohan Bhai Jain and Kannappan has arranged for lunch. So now, how many minutes I have?
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yes.
And then question and answer, or
with the question and answers.
Huh?
15 minutes and 5 minutes for question and answers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
14 and a half and 5 and a half.
So my name is Kirti Kumar Thakurshi Shah, KT Shah, and I am a physician working here in Houston since 1973. I retired in 2004, and my today's topic is Akshay Patra Foundation. I would like to just ask one question. How many people have ever not heard of Akshay Patra? That, okay. So there are at least some people, so I can talk. Akshay Patra is an organization, is an NGO, headquarters in Bangalore, India, and is run by Swamis of Hare Krishna Temple in Bangalore. And Akshay Patra's main mission is to provide midday meals in poor area schools, mainly government schools, primary schools and middle school. So the story is that the main Swami Madhu Prasad Dasa, who is a IIT graduate from Bombay IIT, working as a Swami, disciple of Swami Prabhupada Dasa, working in Bangalore Hare Krishna Temple 10 years ago. He started the Akshay Patra program, and the story goes that most of the Hare Krishna Temple in India, they serve a khichdi every day, and whoever wants to come and get, they can get a bowl of khichdi. So he was seeing a lot of children at that time at the temple, and he asked, why are you not in the school? They say, well, we get free khichdi here at school, there is no food, so we better come here rather than go to the school. So then he thought, it is better if I just take this khichdi and put to the school rather than encourage them to come here. So he started with one school, 1500 meals a day, and it became very successful. So then it went from 1500 meals to 5000 meals a day, and then from 5,000 to 50,000 and 100,000. And in 10 years, as of today, Akshay Patra has about 20 kitchens in 18 different cities in India, and it serves 1.3 million meals every day, completely free of charge to these government schools. And in South, it gives rice, sambar, and yogurt, which is a staple food. And in North, it gives chapati, dal, sabji, and rice. And they have these highly mechanized kitchens where they have these machines that will make 40,000 chapatis in 1 hour. And they have these huge rice cauldrons where in one cauldron of rice they can cook rice in 15 minutes using very high pressure steam for 2,000 children at one time. And the whole process is highly mechanized, very little human touch. Their rules are that the workers, and the kitchen starts at 4 o'clock in the morning, the cooking is finished by 10 o'clock, the containers are loaded onto the trucks, and they arrange the truck routes so that maximum in 45 minutes all the schools in surrounding areas are served the food. So the Swami in Ahmedabad tells me that actually randomly they check the temperature of the food before it leaves the kitchen, and then they check the food temperature when it reaches the school to make sure that the temperature is maintained, to maintain the sterility of the food, because in Indian heat it can get spoiled. The trucks are also specially made. The walls of the trucks are such that the food will remain warm, and the trucks are custom made so that it will fit many containers in very nice way. Each container is numbered so that the driver and the assistant knows exactly where the container needs to go. So I am a gastroenterologist, and And my interest was thinking, a few years ago that I wanted to do some social work. And then I realized that, what is the biggest problem in India? Well, the answer comes back: poverty. Well, what is the long-lasting solution for poverty? Education. And then, looking at the education, I realized that there are so many NGOs and governments trying to teach the children. But then, if they don't have enough nutrition, because that's my interest and specialty, that with protein, calorie malnutrition, whatever we teach is not going to stay in the brain. So then I got interested in nutrition in the schools, and I started visiting schools in my hometown, Ahmedabad. And we discuss about this number of villages, but actually when you go to the periphery of the Ahmedabad, so many small villages are taken up in the city. They are part of the Ahmedabad municipality. But they are in very poor shape. And I went to so many schools. My idea was to give a computer to the school. Every school I go, the principal says, "Sir, if you want to give computer, fine, but we really need a water tank here. We don't have clean water to drink." So many schools say, "We don't have a toilet. These girls don't come to the school for 3-4 days when they are in menses, and there is no bathroom here. Our teachers have to go home to go to the bathroom because there is no bathroom." So this is where I realized, okay, forget about the computer, we do these things. And then I started looking at the midday meal program, because each school in Gujarat that time, in 2006 and 7, had individual kitchens in the campus. In the campus of the school, there would be a small kitchen and the ladies will cook and then feed them. But very haphazard. And then lot of complaints about the quality of the food. Half of the grain and material go to home, don't get to the children, all kinds of problems. So then I read this article in our local Indian American newspaper here. It was taken from Indian Express by a lady named Miss Tauleen Singh. And if you ever read her article, she has a very acidic, vitriolic English language. And she is very critical of Indian government and all the corruption. But she wrote about this Akshay Patra organization. That's the first time I became aware that there is such an organization in India which is actually only catering midday meal to the school. They do not do any teaching. They do not do anything else, only catering midday meals. So I got interested. I spent 1 week, 3 days in Mysore, 3 days in Bangalore, met the Swamis, saw the kitchen. I was really impressed, and I said, okay, I would like to do some work. So I started working as a volunteer and as a chapter chairman here in Houston, Texas. And I have learned many things about the Akshay Patra, because every year I go to India for 2-3 months and visit all these schools and food. I have a feeling, and I would like to make a comment, that we are all enthusiastic. We want to do some good work. We want to support some organization, or we want to run some organization. But to me, the follow-up is very important. If we don't do the follow-up, you cannot trust anybody in India. So you have to go and check these things again and again and again to make sure that they are really running. So I go to the kitchen, I see the kitchens, I see the trucks, then we follow the trucks in a rickshaw, me and my wife both, and we go to the schools, also unannounced. We have in our bag a thali, vatko, chamchi, everything we take. When the food arrives, we take the same food, chapati, rice, dal. We sit in the principal's office and we try to eat the same food, so that we can know exactly what kind of food they are getting. Another thing I do is we stand there. You ask, the real information comes from the teacher, from the principal, that how is the Akshay Patra food? Sir, before we had private contractor, the food was so bad, it's never enough. We run out of the food halfway. Now the food is plentiful. I watch the children, because even more than the principal or the teachers,